Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game National League wild card playoff between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York Mets.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Noah Syndergaard gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Yoenis Cespedes, this guy's got maybe the best arm in all of baseball. It seems like every time there's a big moment or a big play, he comes up gunning, and he's gunning guys at the plate. He is so fun to watch throw.
Here's Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Hitting off tonight for Arizona, second baseman, number 9.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
First batter of the postseason game, and he hits a home run. Well, that'll fire up the team. Looks like they came ready to play, and if they weren't, that definitely will ignite them.
Batting second,
Jake Lamb standing in now.
Jake Lamb.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
Man, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, Blake the Kid. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
In there, 2-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And that ends the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first, and the D-backs have an early 1-0 advantage. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. H, what has to happen if they want to survive the wild card game and move on?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, you realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Archie Bradley is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wildcard matchup. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, this guy's been pretty unpredictable. Inconsistent, I guess, is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the third baseman, Jake Lamb. Now, they put him in the outfield every now and then, but he's primarily a third baseman. I think he surprised a lot of people coming out of the University of Washington. They didn't think he was going to have this kind of power. He's not only got power, he's got good range defensively as well.
On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
No one out with a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I'll tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on it.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
Batting third, right fielder.
Stepping up now, schoolboy Wiz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Batting fourth, catcher, Donnell Mitchell.
Digging in, Donnell Mitchell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. First and second now, 1 man out. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch, and I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Two and 1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are loaded here, one man out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Tomas is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with two gone now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So now it's Mark Hanna as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded, both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Here's the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. One run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that's what you got to do when you fall behind early in the first inning, down one. They come back, they get 2 runs immediately, and they're right back in this thing, putting pressure back on the other team.
Here's Brian Dozier now as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. A little bouncer. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Will Myers. They'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Number 5, Will Myers.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Softly hit out towards short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, center fielder Dalton Pompey.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dalton Pompey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Wiz waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
One and two, here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Standing in, Gavin Cecchini. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Gavin Cecchini.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
The pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliced down the left side, but foul. The 0-1 on its way. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit.
Well, this guy is always known for his hitting as a pitcher, and I tell you what, they could use him as a position player. That's a heck of a swing right there.
Adam Eaton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Eaton. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
And this will be fouled away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Pulled toward right center field. Pompey giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he misses right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And a changeup right down the middle. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in once again, Schoolboy Wiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0 pitch. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Ryan Rua. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Archie Bradley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
There is Seager. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. But it's so hard about a sinker. You have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Into the box now, Jake Lamb pitches a cold strike. The throw, low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Ready with the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Donnell Mitchell. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Mitchell.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. This is on the ground over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, he gets a single the opposite way. Well, you would think after back-to-back-to-back pitches he'd make that adjustment, and sure enough he did.
Seager.
Ready now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Runner's on his way to third. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to left. Rua has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Mark Hanna. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left, and the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The batter, number
Here's
4,
Brian Dozier now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Gavin.
At the plate,
Cecchini.
Gavin Cecchini reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Now here's the pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Marte fields it cleanly. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Mets 4 and the D-backs 1. Digging in, Blake the Kid. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The Kid.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now batting, Ketel Marte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Ready on 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And a fastball just a bit up.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Once again, a 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's Will Myers as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
Standing in now, Dalton Pompey. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They trail it 4-1. In now is Adam Eaton.
Leading off for the Mets
1
here
for
in the
2 with
fourth.
a double on the ledger
Center
so
fielder,
far.
Adam Eaton.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see
fielder,
great
number
hitters have their
52,
calls go their way on
Yoenis
close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. There to handle it is Tomas, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 3, Schoolboy Wiz.
Digging in once again, Schoolboy Wiz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. hard hit down the line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that line drive was hard to even follow off the bat. Seemed like it was moving at the speed of light, and ShowTrack tells us it nearly was. The exit velocity over 120 miles an hour, so put that right up there with the hardest hits we've ever recorded.
Jamie Caballero answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Donnell Mitchell, and he puts it on the ground to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, Ryan Rua. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jamie Caballero.
Stepping up to the plate, Jamie Caballero. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow.
Baseman, Mark Canha.
Digging in and looking for more, Mark Canha. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. One and 2. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2. Brian Dozier is on deck. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit hard on the ground at first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground at first. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's Javier Baez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep. They're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Jake Lamb standing in now, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Ready with the 1-1 pitch, and that misses. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1, and this one's tapped foul at home plate. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And another foul ball. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to the right side. There's one. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
Ready for another shot now. Blake, the kid, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail it 4-1. Ready once again, Gavin Cecchini. Couple of walks for him thus far.
The shortstop, Gavin Cecchini.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone up into the second deck. So a solo shot down the line in left as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Standing in now, Noah Syndergaard.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the top of the lineup will have a chance now with nobody out following the base hit by the pitcher. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
In now, Adam Eaton. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. To short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And the pitch. Fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one stayed too low apparently. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And Pompey is there to put this one away and retire the side. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 5-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Due up for 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. Here it is. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman number 5, Will Myers.
Ready for another chance. Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown the first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Dalton Pompey.
Striding in once again, Dalton Pompey. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down here 5-1. Digging in and looking for more. Schoolboy Wiz, they'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Donnell Mitchell, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Lifted into center field. Pompey has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. That misses. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft